Hey Ran.
Hello.
Hi. So what you doing here?
I'm here telling people about Dash and what makes us different in the world of cryptocurrency.
Right. So that makes me curious. What makes you different?
Well, Dash is really, I would say, the first coin that's focusing on usability and really expanding the use cases and usefulness of cryptocurrency to everyday users. And so we've already rolled out a number of features that customers really like. We've got enhanced privacy and instant transactions, which are really feasible for even the point of sale or any transaction really in which you don't want to wait around for confirmations to show up. And so those are already delivered, and we're focusing on usability going forward with really great, easy to use user interfaces and new functionality that is much more familiar to people along the lines of like PayPal or Venmo, some of these services that people are accustomed to.
So who are using Dash at this moment?
So I think that before Evolution launches, our main users are your classic experimental type of cryptocurrency enthusiasts, similar to pretty much all cryptocurrencies. But we are aiming to obviously expand that out into a much broader audience. And so that's really our focus at the moment.
What's next for Dash?
Well, next for Dash is we've got a new release coming out on February 5th. It's called Sentinel. And it is a lot of the technology foundational elements that we need to develop our flagship product, which is Evolution. So it's a major step in that direction. Evolution is this user-friendly version of cryptocurrency that we've been really pushing for. We started with the user experience that we wanted to provide and then figured out, well, what technology is needed. So basically, by doing so, we've been able to re-architect the way that cryptocurrency works and build a user experience that is more familiar and useful to people.
When is Evolution coming out?
The alpha version is due out this year. It'll be in private testing at that point, and we'll start sharing that with some of our partners that they can integrate with it and begin to experiment with it. It'll be open to the public probably around the end of the year, maybe first quarter of next year. We'll get a better idea of the timing as we continue to make progress on Evolution.
All right. So one last question. Which are the top 5 cryptocurrency that you would watch for?
Top 5, I think that the cryptocurrency space is moving into addressing specific use cases. And so I look to the coins that are innovating for specific use cases and trying to use blockchain technology to address them. I obviously think that Bitcoin is always going to be the one to watch along because it drives really the entire industry at this point. Ethereum is going a completely different direction. I'm not saying anything that's rocket science here. But I think there's some other interesting ones too, like Factum is focusing on records retention and being able to prove record dates for things like wills and legal documents. And I think that that's a really interesting way to use the technology. I like their project a lot. Of course, Dash I would include in that list. And I think Ripple is doing some incredible things connecting banks and servicing the needs that banks have. And so I think as you see the space evolve, it's going to be focused on specific use cases and addressing those in a unique way.
What do you think about Gamecoin?
I haven't looked into Gamecoin quite a lot. I've heard good things. There seems to be a lot of speculation on it, but I don't know enough about it to comment.
Fair enough. All right, Ren. Thanks a lot for your input.
All right. Thank you.